Okay, so we got another newly purchased boat.
This is a 1997 cutter with a Mercruiser 3-liter.
And unfortunately, the customer just purchased this privately, hasn't put it in the water and brought it in knowing he needed to winterize it, so that was great. And the seller had told him that he needed a transom reseal.
Yeah.
So
the
first thing our technician, Dan again, wasn't the one that worked on this boat, it was Derek. And first thing Derek noticed was the silicone around the transom assembly.
Yeah, that was a bad sign.
You've got that added silicone, which doesn't actually go all the way down to the bottom.
Well, it looks like it did.
Top.
But
and then
anyway.
You can see the crazing in the gel coat.
I'm not sure if the video is picking it up,
But what you'll notice is there's some crazing out here, but the majority actually comes down and wraps around. So what happens is as you're applying throttle and power, the drive essentially wants to push into the boat, so you get flex inward as well. The next thing is the simple tap test, and you can hear it sounds quite hollow, and the hammer even bounces.
And it shouldn't. Oh. Okay.
And then the next is you need our skipper mate. So moisture meter, and we just set this up to your GRP or your fiberglass. So with it picks up moisture. We know that the bilge inside is actually dry, but if you put this on your hand, it will actually go up based on the moisture in your body. And if we take this and put it up against it, it'll measure through for the core material. And again, as you get it close, and then it just maxes it out. No core material, no moisture.
Okay, so then we looked a little bit further, knowing again that this is a new owner. So actually, okay, because you wanted to make sure that there was no water in the bilge.
Yes, because sometimes that is going to mess up your moisture meter readings, right? Because it'll read through and pick up that there's more moisture present. So if you have a completely dry bilge, then you're truly only reading the core material. So when you start then looking inside, I mean, there are some just standard giveaways where the boat suddenly has some aftermarket flooring or aftermarket
Well, but that's not,
throughout.
I would say that does not indicate anything. It indicates that this person is taking care of the boat. It's got brand new canvas, the new, foam flooring on the swim platform. Upholstery is in excellent condition. It's all original. So, I mean, there are things here that tell me that the boat was taken care of. So it's not, I know we have our opinions, but I really do think that
So when you open the engine hatch,
we don't want to paint everybody with the same brush.
When you open the engine hatch, again, you can press on the interior of the transom fiberglass and flex it. And then when you look down at the stringers that the engine is mounted on, again, same hollow tap test. As they come forward, there's some areas that are open, and you can see the core material, which is the plywood essentially that's coming apart, delaminating. So you know that there's stringer structure failures coming all the way forward.
And so that means for this boat, if the owner wants to go ahead with anything, that is a brand new transom, brand new stringers, which is pulling the drive, that's what I meant, the engine. Yeah.
Engine, drive, transom assembly, the whole powertrain's got to come out.
Yeah, so you're looking at probably somewhere in the realm of
10,
if not more.
Yeah.
Yeah. So with this one, we're just going to winterize the engine, make sure that it's at least protected and safe, and then go from there. So we wanted to take this opportunity to really press that you need to, if you're buying private, have at it, but it is a buyer beware. So we offer a consignment service, as I'm sure many boat dealers do, to both the buyer and the seller can be a part of the whole service. We can provide the reports to both the buyer and the seller, just so that everybody knows what they are selling and what they're buying. We really do encourage that you get your boat checked out by a marine professional before you make a big purchase like this. So unfortunately, that was the situation for this buyer, but hopefully we're protecting you.